brothers and sisters. And of course, there were no sisters in this mosque, which is a bit ironic because, alhamdulillah, this, I don't know how many of you may know this, but this is one of the first mosques in the UK that has a female executive director, so that is something that needs to be celebrated. But the irony, of course, I think, is there, and inshallah, there will be a way in which we can incorporate a space for the sisters to be able to attend the Friday sermons, because they have the space to be able to attend the normal prescribed prayers. And I'd like to offer, if I may, my belated congratulations to the Board of Trustees for taking that step. I attended a sermon many years ago delivered by an imam much more worthy than I in a place called Malatya in Turkey. And you do what you do when you go to sermons. As the imam is coming up the stairs, you drop your heads. There's an indirect correlation that happens, which is what we did. We went up, we dropped our heads, and we went into the Alice in Wonderland world, into our imaginations. And then the brother said, the imam said, why these stern faces? Why so serious and so sad and so somber and so distant? He said, Khutbah, Friday prayers, Jummah, this is a happy time, so relax a bit, smile, and be happy. And he said more things that I probably shouldn't say in my first sermon, my first khutbah here at Mevlana Mosque. He said, shake your arms a bit. Don't be so wound up. This is a happy time. We know, and I know, and we all know that there is so much pain and separation, so much that's happening in the world that naturally causes us to be upset, to be concerned. And inshallah, we will continue to be concerned and upset about those things throughout. But we should also make an effort, because Jummah is a time of a minor form of Eid for us. And so we should make the effort, inshallah, where we can, to be happy and to smile. It doesn't come naturally for other people. My talk, and that wasn't my talk, by the way, my talk, I wanted to talk about 3 things, if I may. This is something very close to my heart. And for the brothers that have attended the sermons before, usually the Turkish is the longer version, and then the brothers that listen to the English one, they get the Diet Coke, the shortened version. Okay? So inshallah today we're doing it the opposite. This is the English version, for what it's worth, and then I will do a Diet Coke version for the Turkish brothers who don't speak English. So it's not going to be as long as the Turkish one. The topic that I want to address are the 3 reasons that we, as Muslims, need to engage actively in the society in which we live. 3 reasons. And the first is the fitra, the human nature. God spoke to us before He sent us the Quran. The way that He created us speaks to us. The ability to speak. I don't know if you know anybody with speech and language delay. People that can't speak, children that are born who have this delay, we overlook this so easily, but we can speak. Being able to speak necessitates speech. I don't know if you know that your face has so many muscles to be able to create mimics, to be able to create facial expressions, to express sarcasm, to express upset, disappointment, anger, in all their variations. It's amazing how our face has this ability. Now you ask yourself, what does Allah say to us when He creates our face with so much ability to express? The ability to express necessitates expression. The ability to speak necessitates our effort to engage with people and to speak. And God speaks to us through the Quran, and then He says to us, speak back to me through your prayers. Make dua, pray to me. And He speaks to us through events. As human beings, we believe that God is constantly speaking to us because God is in control. So out on my way home, if a leaf falls somehow in the car, which is obviously that's not going to happen, but on the way to the road, if a branch falls on my head and hits me on the head, I take that as a message. I should think, without getting obsessed about it, but I should think, well, what does that mean? Did I do something I shouldn't have done in the morning? Allah speaks to us through events. There's a dialogue there. And sometimes it becomes a monologue in the sense that we don't speak back. But Allah wants us to speak back through dua and through prayer. And He wants us to speak to each other. Through the way that He's created us, fitra, our nature, our existence, the way we are, tells us that He wants us to speak. And it's not just about speech and physicality, there's also the metaphysical dimension to this. There's something called Hizmet-inspired Mevlana Rumi Mosque, which is the ability to be able to feel what somebody else is feeling while you're in another place. You know when you have twins, I don't know if anybody's got twins here. You know, twins, if something happens to one of the twins, the other one will feel. Or if something happens to a child, the mother will feel. This is called Hizmet-inspired Mevlana Rumi Mosque. There's a connection, brothers, and inshallah, future sisters. There's a connection between us and everyone else. Whether we appreciate that or not, that connection necessitates us to engage with people. And you know, as they say in English, they say some people enlighten the room when they walk in, and some people like me, they enlighten the room when they walk out. There's vibes that are going on, brothers. Human nature, therefore, fitra, requires engagement. But then also, the second reason why we have to actively engage in this society is the Quran and the Hadith and the Sunnah, the life path, the example of our Prophet and the word of our God. And he says in so many verses, too many for me to quote here, but he says, and I will give you some of them, which I know you've heard so many times before. But when read one after other in quick succession, you see the point, I think. You see the emphasis here. It says, O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and female, and made you into nations and tribes, in brackets, not that you may despise one another, but that you may know one another. He says, if your Lord had pleased, he would have made all people a single community, but they continue to have their differences. He said, had your Lord willed, all the people on earth would have believed. So can you, O Prophet, compel people to believe? If he willed, if he wanted to, everyone would have believed, one way or the other. And he says, say to the people of the book. Who is he saying this to? So he's talking to his prophet, but he's talking to us. Say to the people of the book, come to a common term, a common word between us and you, that you and we worship none other than one God. So you know the diversity of culture, language, even in this mosque, the diversity of ethnicity, background, and religion, and faith was intended. Intended as a way in which we can engage and learn of one another. This is a testament, and this is a test. We created you diverse so you can get out and learn about other people. Because look, when you learn about other people, you learn more about yourself. Because we can only compare and understand what we have in comparison to what other people have. And this is what Allah is telling us. Be confident. Why? Do you doubt your faith? That you are so lacking in confidence in order to engage with other people? And the hadith, you know, when we watch the Messenger movie, we often think that Muslims were a majority when they went to Medina. Do you remember the movie, brothers? Yeah, you remember the movie when, you know, Tala al-Badr, the Muslims are coming in and they're singing and the Prophet is coming in. We think that the Muslims were a majority, brothers. They were not. Muslims were a minority in Medina. There were the polytheist Arabs, the Medina polytheists, and you had the Jewish communities there, tribes there. Muslims were a minority when they went to Medina. They sat down, and one of the first things they did was what? The Medina Constitution. And they signed it. Our Prophet mediated that. And what does the second clause of that Constitution say? It says, those who are party to this agreement, they form one ummah, one community of society. We are one community, one ummah. That's what it says. That's what our Prophet mediated. That's what the Muslims signed up to, because they were one community. As Hazrat Ali says, we are either common in our faith, we are either brothers in religion, or we are brothers in our humanity. Here in London, in North London, in Edmonton, in this mosque, we are one community. We are one community outside of this mosque in Edmonton, with all the different people, with all the different religions, with all the different cultures. This is our community. This is our ummah. And this is what the Prophet did through his example. And so many other examples, and perhaps if I gave, I would be overburdening you and my time. But just a few, if I may. The Prophet says, give out your qurbani. When you slaughter it, give it to your neighbors. He asked one of his companions, did you give it to your neighbor? He said, yes, Ya Rasulullah, but I had one non-Muslim, so I didn't give it to him. He says, go back, give it to that neighbor. The Prophet, I read somewhere, he had a neighbor who would, every day, this person, she was unhappy with the Prophet for some reason. So she went and she would put her rubbish in front of his yard. She just throw it out there. And every morning he'd clean it. Yeah, I see brothers nodding, remembering the story. Every morning he'd clean it. One morning she stopped. So he said, what's happened? So he went to see what was wrong, and she was ill, and he tended to her. Yeah, you think about this. The Prophet was living in the vicinity of people that didn't like him. For this or that reason, when he passed away, his armor was with his Jewish neighbor that he had given as surety for money that he had borrowed. Brothers, what does that tell us? It tells us that he was in his community when he was sat, perhaps a smaller group, and they had a funeral procession. Some people walked by, and the Prophet stood up out of respect. And some of the companions said, Ya Rasulullah, this man was not a Muslim. He turned around and he said, was he not human? Was he not human? This is our Prophet. And our Prophet is teaching us, the Quran is teaching us that active engagement for our society. As-Sadiq al-Amin, what does that say? You know, when the Prophet was known as As-Sadiq al-Amin, he didn't know he was a Prophet, and he wasn't doing it out of prophethood. He was doing it because it was a part of his nature. Do you see? That this is our Prophet, this is the example that we have. And if our Prophet lived today, I'm guessing that is the sunnah that he would carry on. We're in this mosque is called Mevlana Rumi Mosque. It's a great mosque, a nice name. This man, the name of the mosque, 13th century mystical poet, one of the most well-read, one of the most read poets in the United States. Although what they've done there is they've disconnected him from his Islamic context. Mevlana Rumi was an Islamic scholar. They've disconnected him from that. But he says, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worship the love of living. This man was so open to other religions, to other people, so embracing, that and you know that they used to call him a spy? Did you know that? They used to call Mevlana, some people would say he's a spy for the foreign powers. And so one guy came up to him one day, and he said, because he believes he's a spy, he said to him, how can you accept everyone? How can you respect everyone's religion? How can you be so, what is this? How can you do this? And he swore at him, and he put his slurs on him, and he shouted obscenities. Rumi waited, he said, are you finished? He said, I'm finished. He said, I accept you also, and he embraced the man. Now I probably wouldn't do that, so don't try that. But that is what Islam is. That's why these people transcend in their teachings and in their example. The third reason, brother, so we said Fitra was the first one. You know, our human nature requires engagement with society. The religion requires engagement with society. And our religion's emphasis, the third point, is our religion's emphasis on peace in our society requires active engagement. It requires us to come out of our comfort zone. And I can know that, I don't know if the air comes around because our comfort zone is getting a bit tighter here as well. If it's possible for the brothers to turn that on, that might help with the patience. But, and I'm completing inshallah this part of the sermon. Because peace is difficult in Islam. That's what we seek for. That's what we go after. Even at the expense of great loss, of the Hudaybiyah Pact, of all the reasons, whether it's from Martin Luther King or whether it's another Bible that we've read of the Prophet, how difficult a situation that was. But peace is default. And brothers, one of the things about peace is it requires active engagement. It doesn't happen when you just sit down. You know, you guys are shopkeepers, shop owners, teachers. You know, do you get a teaching qualification just sitting at home? Can you open a store by just, wishing for it? Where do we put the effort? There's a requirement for active effort. Now, one of the problems with peace in our society, one of the obstacles is when we import, brothers and sisters inshallah, for the future, but when we import problems from overseas into our society here, this is one of the things that can cause a rupture in our peaceful relations. This is one of the things that we have to be very careful for. Our heart bleeds for the attacks around the world. Only last week you would have witnessed the heinous attacks that happened in Turkey. You would have witnessed the scenes of the coup attempt. And we wish the citizens, the Turkish citizens that passed away in those attacks, the blessings and the mercy from God. It's tragic. And as a person whose parents came from Turkey to this country in 1969, I bled that night, seeing what was happening as the soldiers turned their weapons on citizens, as they engaged in violence, which we utterly condemn. Very sad. But we must not allow some ideas. We must not allow certain margins to import that problem into this country, because then that dynamites the social cohesion in this country. It prevents us from being a community, a ummah here. And this we have to be very careful for, brothers. And I want to conclude on that point.